Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. We're going to make a spontaneous trip down to the cabin today. I got the dump trailer hooked up to the GMC. We're going to be taking that with us today. We've got a few things to pick up when we're down there. But before I go, I got a few things I have to take care of first. I'm getting kind of a late start today. I've been running around all morning, but that's okay. I don't have a whole lot that I have to do down there today. It's going to be more driving than anything. But one of the things I need to do is do some measuring for the wood stove and figure out exactly where we're going to put it. If you saw the last video, I ordered a little Regency. It's beautiful, but we're trying to figure out where we're going to put it, how much stovepipe we need, all that kind of stuff. So we'll take care of that. Also need to change all the batteries in the trail cameras down there. And I won't forget today. I will definitely include a bunch of pictures in this video somewhere, but I have the Spy Point cameras down there. I have 3 of them. They're the cell cameras, and boy, we get hundreds and hundreds of pictures each week. Most of them are just of doe and fawn, a few little bucks, but also a few things that are pretty interesting. I will, like I said, put them in a video later on. But I won't get back till probably 7 or 8 this evening. But I wanted to get these boards ready to go. Put some poly on these, and these will be dry by the time I get back tonight. And I'll be able to put these up. But I've been rolling along pretty good here inside. Getting the, I got the closet finished. Going to work on the kitchen now. It's going good. It's pretty easy to work in here with that Mr. Cool unit up there though, because it has been hot. But besides measuring for the wood stove and all that stuff and the trail cameras, I also need to pick up a picnic table at Tri-State Gazebo down there. It'll match all the patio furniture we have here. That's why I'm taking the dump trailer, because I'm also picking up a little bench that my mom wanted for on her porch. And then the last stop will be at Bass Pro Shops. I'm going to get one of those ammo cans. I have one. I don't know if you're familiar with them. I'll show it to you later on once we get it, but they're pretty handy. I've got one filled up, and I got ammo stacked on top of it, all over it and around it. So I figure I need another one. All right, so I got 5 more boards ready. Melissa just came over to check things out. I'm going over a few things before I hit the road. She's going to hold down the fort here today. Yeah. But next week we're going to go down there for a couple days.
Sounds good. These look good. These look real good.
Yeah, they do. That light really makes it nice to be able to look down it, see if you missed anything or whatever. Yeah. But
beautiful.
Now when I get home tonight, I can put these up.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get on the road. We're gonna stop and top off the fuel tank. I kind of like to see what kind of mileage I get in this truck. It has the Duramax. I'm pulling a trailer, but not a lot of weight. I had that trailer weighed a couple weeks ago. It's right at 2 tons, 4,000 pounds. And all we're gonna be hauling back is a picnic table and a few other things, but just curious to see what it gets on the highway. One thing I really like about this, watch the screen when I put my turn signal on. It gives you a nice view down the side of the truck, including the trailer. Pretty cool. All right, so far I've put 1,308 miles on this truck. It's showing an average of only 13.3 miles per gallon, which probably makes sense because I did a lot of heavy towing, short distances on back roads. So we're gonna reset the trip meter. We'll fill it up And when we get back tonight, we'll fill up again and see where we're at. 409 here in Taxylvania, 410. All right, we're about 90 miles into the trip. This is showing 15.1 miles per gallon. We just entered West Virginia, and I think I'm gonna go to Tri-State Gazebo first, and then from there, we will head over to the cabin. All right, I'm at Tri-State Gazebo. Show you the picnic table that we got. It matches all the patio furniture at home. It's heavy. And then this bench here, this is what my mom wanted. It's very nice as well. I'll strap these in a minute, but we're going to take a look at the shower house for the cabin. Yeah, so this is going to be the shower house. Same siding, same roof as the cabin. That door is offset, but that's actually going to come off because we're going to have a hallway, just a short little hallway coming off the cabin right into the shower house. So I'll show you when we get over there. But the cabin is going to sit this way, and this will sit perpendicular to it. But we'll go over that when we get over there. Little dormer. This is 10 by 12. Yeah, that'll be plenty big, not only for a shower and toilet and sink, but also like a little changing room or whatever else we want to put in there. But anyway, we better keep moving. Got a late start today. All right, we're headed to the cabin, and to get there, I need to go through Deep Creek, Maryland and Oakland, Maryland. It's not that far, but somewhere down here, I'm gonna hit a detour. They closed a road, kind of a main road from like 219 over to the state park for construction. I'm surprised they did it the busy time of year, but we'll figure it out. All right, I just arrived at the cabin. As soon as I got out, I noticed a deer up there about 75, maybe 100 yards. It's funny, there's so many of these trees, you can't see real far, but since the trees are vertical and the deer are horizontal, you can pick them up pretty quick, just kind of moving around out there. But anyway, first up, I need to take some pictures and do a little measuring to see where we're going to put this wood stove at. You got that door going out to the patio. Right over here is going to be a little hallway going over to the shower house. So our options are getting pretty limited pretty quick. And the stovepipe, it's going to have to come out through the wall. And I don't really want it on that side for two reasons. The shower house is over on that side. Yeah, I'm going to have to look here. Be nice if there's room on the other side of that window, but I don't think there is with the stairs. No, definitely not. If we were to put it here, that's not going to work either because the stovepipe's going to go right up in front of that dormer upstairs. Well, we got to put it somewhere. As you can see, we get a lot of pine needles here, that's for sure. It's definitely going to have to go up towards the front. There's just no good way to do it back here that I can see, which that's okay. What I was thinking is in the floor on the upstairs, you know, we could cut some holes in the floors and put some nice grates over top of it to let that hot air go up there. Plus, a lot's going to go up the stairs anyway. We may have to go on this side. All right, I think I have a plan. You know, right in here, we're going to have a hallway going over to the shower house. So if we have a 3 foot, give a little wiggle room here. Let's say to this stud right here. So from here over to there will be the hallway going to the shower house. In between here and the window, we've got about 6 feet, but that dormer's up above. So if we were to put that wood stove, center it right here, and take the stovepipe out through the wall right here. Let's measure from the window over. It's going to just be not in front of the glass up there, so we'll come over 32 inches from the window outside. So if we come over 32 inches from the window, that's right here. Yeah, that puts it right in front of that window, what we don't want. So we could live with this right here. That's the other thing. You got to get up past the peak. So you want something to anchor that stovepipe to. You don't want it just freestanding up there 7 or 8 feet on its own. Yeah, it's going to have to go somewhere in here. The center of the stovepipe right here. All right, I've been walking around here for the last half hour, and I think I came up with another idea. It's weird how you get so focused on something that you sometimes don't explore all your options. Well, I think I have another option that should work pretty good. And that is this, okay? The plan was to have the hallway for the shower house coming out somewheres right in there, right over to the shower house. It's only going to be like 4 feet, which kind of cramped me on the stove. So I got to thinking, why don't we make the hallway to the shower house on the other side of that window, move it all up. It's only 10 by 12. It'll be 10 feet wide. And then I can do whatever I want with the stove right in here. And we can either come out the wall. We could even, I'll have to talk to Zach, but we could probably come right up through the roof. We'll have to see what's better. And the only place the stovepipe would be, you know, exposed upstairs would be right beside that dormer right there. And then we could support it off of the dormer. We could do that and get up above it. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take some pictures. I'll go over this with Zach. If you guys have any other ideas, Let me know in the comments, but I think right now that's what the plan is. Door for the shower house right there. Boom. Wood stove in here. Boom. All right, I gotta get an idea how tall this is. Maybe. I got an extension ladder. I'm hoping I don't have to get it out. Well, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. All right, so it's 18 feet to the peak. I got a good measurement there. We'll either come out through the wall or up through the roof right in here, and we can support it off of that dormer. So really anywhere in here. So from here to the outside corner to the edge of the dormer is about 74 inches. Let's just call it 6 feet, 72 inches, okay? We'll go inside. Yeah, 6 feet is right here, which I guess is why there's 2 2x6s right here. It's what that dormer sits on up there. So yeah, we could set that wood stove right there and either A, go out through the wall right here, up, or we could even go straight up through the floor. I don't know which I prefer. And then if we do that, the hallway to the shower house, heck, it could be right here, even right here. Then the roof line of it won't really block the view out of that dormer upstairs. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling along here. I am just thinking out loud. Yeah, if you were to come up through the roof though, that stovepipe's going to come right up through here. You'd have to block that off. That kind of kills the idea of a bed back in here. So I'm thinking it would be best to go out the wall. But like I said, I'll go over this with Zach. Yeah, and this is a lot higher than what the shower house is going to be. It'll sit right down in there. And like I said, the shower house, it's 10 feet wide. So just give me some idea where I'm at here. That's 10 feet right here, give or take. So if we were to put the edge of the shower house somewheres right in there, yeah, that'll actually work. It'll come to right about here, but keep in mind, it'll be 4 feet over. We can actually make it 6 feet over, whatever. So the corner of the shower house will be somewheres right in here, 10 by 12. Next week, what my plan down here is to clean all this mess up. I got to move a little bit of dirt here. I'll get a little fire going. I'm not just going to light that big pile on fire. I'll bring the grapple and just kind of pick away at it, get a fire going, go do something else, come back, feed the fire, and we'll just work that all through, make it all go away. And if I do all this, I'm not taking down that white pine right there. It's going to stay right there. I was planning on having to take that down. All right, next up, we're going to take a hike back in the woods. I need to change batteries in a trail camera. I mentioned before I have those Spy Point cell cameras here, and so far I'm pretty happy with them. The batteries have lasted probably a month and a half, 2 months, and keep in mind I have got hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Even had a bear right here a week or so ago. I've got several cameras around the cabin, just one cell camera. The other ones are, you know, the regular trail cameras. But it's amazing. The deer, they don't care. They couldn't care less. They're walking all around this thing. That was the first time I saw a bear that close to this, though. The other bear pictures came from about 100 yards that direction over there. We'll swap out these batteries. I'm gonna format the card. Okay, we're good to go. I'm gonna hit the test button once. Now what's nice about these, before I can leave, I'll check and make sure I got some pictures on my phone. All right, got all the cameras ready to go. Heading back to the cabin. All right, next up, I'm going to take a little hike down to the White Pines, and while I'm doing that, you can check out some trail cam pictures from the last month or so, and I'll report back later on this evening from Bass Pro. Just pulling into Bass Pro. This one's located Morgantown, West Virginia. They're doing a lot of work to it. They're adding on to it. I want to show you something. When these things are up inside and they're finished, they look so real, but they're not. As you can see, I think they are fiberglass, pretty sure. All right, so I just came out of Bass Pro. I bought my ammo cabinet. I've got to drive around back and pick it up. But more importantly, I got to scare my grandson. Levi and Kate and the kids, they're actually headed down to the cabin right now. So they stopped here at Bass Pro, and I'll show you what transpired. Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty. 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 Thea. Hey, Ty. Ty. Up here. Up here. Ah. But anyway, I'm going to load up the ammo can and head back to the house. All right, I'm almost home, and I just stopped to get fuel. But today I drove 330.6 miles, and it's saying I averaged 13.5, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little bit better than that, because on the way down, I was getting 15.1, but we're gonna fill it up and double check these numbers. All right, 23.587 gallons. All right, the truck says 13.5, the real number 14.01 miles per gallon. I would have thought it would be a little better than that. I don't know. I guess that's not too bad. Like I said, the dump trailer's 4,000 pounds. I'm anxious to see what it is when I'm pulling a tractor and some attachments, like closer to 10,000. The last diesel vehicle that I had was a 2000 Ford Excursion with the 7.3 Power Stroke. I'm still kicking myself for selling that one. We sold it. It had about 225,000 miles on it. got a good buck out of it when we sold it. But even that vehicle, it weighed close to 9,000 pounds, and I'd get about 18 miles, 19 miles to the gallon out of that. Not towing, but we'll see what this does with some heavier weight, and someday we'll check it when we're not pulling anything. Not that it really matters, and not that you can really do anything about it. I'm just kind of curious. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. In the next one, I will show you the ammo box I bought at Bass Pro. It was 199 bucks plus tax. It's not like a full-blown gun safe or anything like that, but it's lockable, and the shelves are very, very sturdy, which is why I got it. But I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all being here. We'll catch you on the next one.